enter this thrift shop, you see people, they'll just be boning their face, they'll just be shopping like slay mama, slay queen, shopping, no time. Like there's no shame in thrifting, no, because most of your favorite celebrities and influencers, they buy thrifted items. Even if they will not tag the thrift shop. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you are new here, please do not leave without subscribing to my YouTube channel because I have lots of beautiful content on my channel. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about thrift shopping in Canada. This is a very interesting topic. In fact, it's a very sensitive topic. People don't like to talk about these things. But you guys, you know me, I'm very real. I'm here to just dish you guys useful information that you might need in Canada. In this video, I'm going to be talking about where you can buy thrifted items from. I'm also going to talk about tips for shopping thrifted items, like things you need to look out for so you can buy the best items. Then finally, I'll share how you can save money and then make money as new immigrants in Canada. This is a very detailed video, and if you're interested in this content, then keep watching this video. So let me start by saying that most of your influencers, most of your celebrities, people that you look up to on the gram or wherever on social media, they buy thrifted items. Even if they will not tag the thrift shop, they'll end up tagging like Zara, New Look, LV, whatever, but they are thrifting. So you that you're shy of thrifting, I don't understand. Anyways, I just wanted to just say that. So like I said, in this video, I'm going to be sharing where you can shop thrifted items in Canada. There are so many shops in Canada that you can shop thrifted items. There's Value Village, there's Just Thrift, there's Market by the Pound.
There's Once Upon a Child.
There's this shop called National Thrift, Salvation Army, Vintage Depot. There are so many thrift shops in Canada that you can shop thrift items from. Most of these shops don't only sell like clothes, they sell toys, household items, electronics. They just sell like different kind of items. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 4 different thrift shops. These are like the shops that I have gone to, I've explored it, I've seen their prices, I've seen their items, the quality of the items that they sell, and these are the shops I'm going to be talking about in this video. So let's start with Value Village. Value Village is one of like the main thrift shops in Canada. They have different locations, and I think that they are in other parts of like Canada, not just in Ontario. They stock really nice items. I like the fact that the store is well organized. So if you're shopping for tops, you see the top sections. If you want to shop for trousers, you see the trousers sections. They have male and female sections. They also sell like household items. Everything you're looking for, you see in the shop. They sell bags, sell shoes, kids items, really nice vintage like cookware, some kind of things, even bed sheet. Like they sell, it's like Yaba. It's like Yaba, but a more organized Yaba. The shops are usually so big. But the thing with this shop is that most times they don't have like fitting rooms. So if you're going to the shop, you most likely would fit your item, like you have to try on your items as you're in the shop, and people can be looking at you. So if you're shy, you might not want to like shop from these shops, but they stock really nice items, and the prices are also very affordable. You can see items for $1, $2, and they are all like, it's all arranged. They are placed in hangers, and you can just go through it. And well, this shop, they stock really nice items. The next store I want to talk about is Market by the Pound. Guys, the first time I went to Market by the Pound, I felt like I was in Yaba Market, because for me, Market by the Pound just looks like Yaba because you have to select, like you have to bend down and select what you're buying. And that just gives me like Yaba vibes. So for me, Market by the Pound is Yaba Market, Canada owned. You get, so like their items are super cheap, like so cheap. So they sell items by pound. So like you buy an item, like you pick items and then they'll weigh it. I think a particular pound there's a flat fee. So if it's, you can pick up to like 10 items and it can be $23 or $20. Do you get? So they sell it by pounds. So you can take $50 to this shop and then you shop so much, but the only thing with this shop is that you need to be patient. Your attention to detail, you have to pay attention to the details of the clothes, because you know how you're selecting items, clothes are all like together, so you need to like be patient to like select and select. They have some clothes that are not nice as well, because people just donate to these shops. Some people donate to these shops, as well as like shops that are closing off, like closing down sales. They just come and sell their items in all of these shops. So if you want to shop from Market by the Pound, you need to be patient. You need to take your time to select. And I feel like even when you're shopping from other thrift shop as well, you need to be patient. I'm going to go to the tips that you need, like the tips for shopping thrifted items. But for Market by the Pound, because you have to bend down and select, which is like a lot of work already, so you need to be patient. And I always advise that when you go to like this kind of thrift shop, you go with someone, so that both of you can rub ideas together. Like when you pick up something or you try on something, your friend or whoever you go with can just like give you ideas like, oh, is it nice? Because I mean, you're looking at, there are mirrors there, you can check, but at the same time, when you like go with someone, the person can just like give you their own opinion as regards what you're buying. So the next shop I'm going to be talking about is Just Thrift. Just Thrift, for me, Just Thrift is like they carry lots of designer items. Their prices are affordable, but it's not as affordable as the other two shops that I've mentioned, like Market by the Pound and Value Village. So if you go to Just Thrift, sometimes you can be like, is it not thrift shop? Why is the price like this? You can see something for like $100, something dollars, but and you're like, I thought it's thrift shop. Like, why is this so expensive? But because they carry lots of designer brands, like these designer brands, they can be so expensive. So when you're thrifting it, it can also be on the high side, but it's also affordable because I mean it's designer brands that they mostly carry. So Just Thrift is another shop that's nice. Most of the items are clean and new, so, and you can be lucky, you can also see items that are way, 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 way like low in price. So Just Thrift is located somewhere in Office Road in Toronto. Yeah, so check them out. The next shop I'm going to be talking about is Once Upon a Child. So this is a thrift shop for kids. So they sell mostly, in fact, they sell only kids item, from babies to um, bigger kids. One thing I love about this shop is the fact that most of the items are super affordable. So if you have kids and you're trying to save money, you can go to Once Upon a Child. They have locations in different parts of Canada. So they have like 2 or 3 stores in a particular city. They sell really nice items for kids. They sell toys, books, clothing for both male and female. And I like the fact that the store is well organized. So it's not the clothes are arranged in hangers. You can just go through the aisle and then you can shop. They sell shoes as well. You can see really new items in these stores as well. So most of these thrift stores I'm talking about, they don't only carry like pre-owned items. They also like stock like new items, but they just mix everything together. So you can see really nice items for a very good price. So these are the 4 shops I'm going to be talking about in this video. There are other stores that sell thrifted items, both like clothes, household items, furnitures, toys, books. There are other stores that sell all of these items. But in this video, I decided to focus on just these 4 shops. Among these 4 shops, the store that have the cheapest prices, in my opinion, is Market by the Pound. Market by the Pound, like I mentioned, you're buying in and they're going to weigh it, and a particular pound, they have a fixed price for it. So Market by the Pound, for me, is the most affordable shop. For organization, I really like Value Village, because Value Village is well organized. The way the clothes are all sectioned, tops in one section. So if you, even some of these stores are even organized in colors. So you can see like blue tops, white tops. So it's very easy for you to just go in. You're not going to feel like you're overwhelmed with looking for items. So Value Village is very organized, and their prices are also really affordable as well. But Market by the Pound, in my opinion, sell the cheapest items. For me, the store that carries like the nicest kind of things, or good quality. Oh, they all carry good quality things, but you will go to Value Village and you will always see something nice. You will always see something nice and neat. So they stock really good quality items, not worn out items. You can still see worn out items in some of these Value Village outlets, but they're trying honestly. So let's move on to the second part of this video, which is tips for shopping thrifted items. Um, so in Nigeria, I had a thrift business. Some of you may already know that. So I usually will go to Yaba and go to like all of these markets and buy items, and then I will resell. So when I'm giving you these tips, I'm sharing from my personal experience, like things that have helped me to shop thrifted items over the years. So the first thing I would say is that make a list of what you want to buy. This is very important because sometimes when you go to thrift shops, you can feel like, oh my god, this price is so good, it's so good, it's so good, let me buy this, let me buy this, let me buy that. And what that can do for you is that you end up buying things that maybe you don't need immediately, and then you just buy and buy. So I'll always advise that you make a list of the things that you want to buy. You can even have like a Pinterest board where you just like save like ideas, fashion ideas, or whatever it is that you want to buy, even if it's not fashion, whatever it is you want to buy. You can just have like a mood board where you save the things that you want to buy. So when you go to the market, you have a vision, like you know what you're going to buy. You're not just going to the shops to just anything I see I buy, because that way you end up buying and buying, and you might even spend more than what you had budgeted for. The next tip is have a budget. When you go to thrift shop, most times because of how these prices might be good compared to what you're used to, you can decide to just buy and buy and buy and buy. I always advise that you have a budget. If you decide that you want to spend $100 in a thrift shop, stick to it. So when you're picking out items, you always watch at the price, look at the price tag, calculate it, make sure that you don't exceed your budget. Thrift shop, you will always see nice things, you will always see things that the prices are too good to be true, and you end up, oh, maybe I should just buy this, maybe I should buy that. So have a budget, and I advise that you stick with that budget. The next thing is be patient and have an open mind. Today you can go to a thrift shop and you see lots of nice things. Tomorrow you can go to that thrift shop and you will not see nice things. So it's just what it is. Like, have an open mind that, okay, if you don't see these items, then it's not like, oh, you'll be sad. You can have at the back of your mind that if I don't see what I'm looking for, I might go for something else. So have an open mind. Be very patient. Because most times thrift shop, sometimes depending on the time that you go, it can be crowded, because it's not only you that is looking for cheap things. People are also looking for cheap things to buy. People are looking for bargains. They want to shop the best things at good prices. So you have to be patient. Like, the aisle that you're walking on and you're shopping from might be a little bit crowded. People might be looking at items, so you have to be patient. Time. You need to budget a considerable amount of time that you need to spend in a thrift shop. If you say, oh, I just want to buzz in and buzz out, it might be crowded, you might not see what you're looking for on time. So if you're going to a thrift shop, just budget that, okay, just plan that, okay, I want to spend 2 hours, I want to spend 3 hours. Don't say you want to spend 10 minutes and go, because you can be looking for the item that you want for a long time and you will not see it. And in thrift shop, you have to put your eye down to look for what you want to buy. If not, if you rush like this, you can rush and you pick up what you don't like, or something that has like damage. So you have to just plan for a long time, usually between 2 to 3 hours, if you want to shop. But it also depends on what you want to buy. If you just want to buy one item and leave, you can spend like a short period of time in the shop. And this is very important. Know your measurement. This is so important, because you don't just want to buy something and then you end up spending money again to make amendment to what you buy. So me, I used to carry my tape. You know me, I'm my tailor. I used to carry my tape to go to thrift shop, because I want to measure whatever I'm buying. Okay, this waist will size me, or if I, like this is it. So I take my tape to to the thrift shop. But this is extreme. You don't need to take your tape like if you know your measurement, you know your measurement. Like you want to know if it's medium, if it's and because this thrift shop they stock different brands, and it can be UK brand, it can be American brand, and like if you know your measurement as you're a medium, for example, or your size UK size 8, you want to know that okay, UK size 8 is what? Is it medium or is that so just to stay safe, I always carry my measurement tape so I can measure and be sure. Because sometimes these shops you might not have the time to like try on what you're buying. The shop might be crowded. There might not be like time. You might be pressed for time. So you just really want to know your measurement when you're going to shop from a thrift shop. You need to have good eye for details. So something can look really nice, and you're like, oh my, this is really nice. But you need to check, open your eyes, check inside, open inside. You have to check for any damage, like if somewhere is torn, if there's crow, you just need to check. So you need to have good eye for details. So, and that's where patience come in. Because if you're rushing, you might not you might not be patient enough to check inside the clothes to make sure that there are no tear. Because something is cheap does not mean that you want to buy something that is damaged. Because if it's damaged, even if it's cheap, you will end up not using it. So you want to ensure that you get good value for your money, and that way you want to make sure that you're buying something that is good, not something that is damaged, even if the price is cheap. So if you're in Canada and you want to shop from like thrift shop, I always advise that you shop for, like, if you want to get really good prices, you can shop for a different season than the one that you're in. So, for example, you're in summer, but you're shopping for like winter items. They still put like winter items in the like rack during summer, but these items will be so cheap because people will not be buying winter items during summer. During summer, people want to buy like light clothes, things that they can just easily wear, shorts, jeans. So they won't be shopping for like cardigans or like jackets. So those items will be so cheap. So if you're trying to save money, this is one trick, right? You should shop for like a different season than the one that you're in. And then if you're in like, let's say winter now, you can start shopping for summer items because people will be shopping for cardigans, um, jackets. So when you see like summer items, the prices will be so cheap. Another tip would be that if you're shopping for, like, let's say for example you're female, also check like the male sections because these male sections also carry like nice trousers, nice tops. And I've noticed that generally in the thrift shop, this like the male section, the clothes are generally cheaper than the female section. So if you want to buy like pants and you see like something that you like in the male section, the price will be really good. So this is one tip that works actually. If you can, please try on your clothes in the shop before you leave. So, and that's why I always advise that when you're going thrift shopping, if you have someone that can go with you, better, because some of these shops they can have like just few mirrors and it might be occupied. Some of these thrift shops they don't have like a dedicated changing room, or try on room. They don't have that. Some do, but some of them don't, and you just have to like stay in the shop and try on your items. So if you are a shy person, take away your shyness. People are also trying on clothes. There you get. And then when you go to this thrift shop, if you see the cars that used to be parked outside, in fact, when you enter this thrift shop, you see people, they'll just be boning their face, they'll just be shopping, like slay mama, slay queen, shopping, no time, like picking. So there's no shame in thrifting, no, because most of your favorite celebrities and influencers, they used to thrift. It's just that they don't used to tag the shops that they used to thrift from. They will say, oh, LV, oh, this. Meanwhile, it's thrifted items. It's affordable. So if you can, try on the items that you're buying before you leave. You don't want a situation where you finish buying and then you go home and then you realize that what you bought is not your size. You'll be so sad because you've spent money, even if the price is really good. You'll be angry that you spent money, wasted your time, and still it doesn't fit you in the right places. So if you can, try on the items you're buying in the store before you leave. Wear an outfit that will allow you to quickly try on clothes at the thrift shop. This is super important because you don't want to, if you dress like really heavy, when you're trying on those clothes, you might not see the full fitting of the item on your body. So wear something that it's light, that you can easily try on clothes and you still see the fitting of the item on your body. You get. Don't buy clothes because they are cheap, but buy the clothes because you really love them. Because there will always be cheap items, actually. But just buy something that you like, because if you buy something that you don't like, you'll be in your house and you will not wear it. And you would have left it in the store and someone else that loved the item would have bought it and found value for that. So always buy something because you love it, not just necessarily because it is cheap. Another thing will be, make sure that you dry clean your items after buying these things have gone through wherever, like it might have been in the store for so long, so make sure you dry clean these items very well before you wear it, and plead the blood of Jesus on the clothes or whatever you buy before you use them. And then finally, the last tip will be that when you go to these stores, ask the store attendant when do they stock items. Usually, like when you're shopping from Yaba, they usually open bills on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then Saturdays they also open bills. So those days that they open bill will be the days that you really see like really nice items. There's no like passed down clothes. You're there, So when you go and shop from these stores as well, there are days of the week that they stock up new items. If you can get that inside tip from an attendant, then you will plan your visit on those days where they're bringing new stock, so that you are buying the best of the best. You're not buying leftover items, you're buying the best of the best. So these are some of the tips that has worked for me when I shop thrifted items here, and even when I was shopping thrifted items in Nigeria. And I hope that these tips will help you as well. And let's move on to the final section of this video, how you can make or save money as a new immigrant in Canada. So these thrift shops, most of these thrift shops, they let you sell your items and they give you cash. I mean, I know for a certain that once upon a child, thrift shop allows you to sell items and they give you cash for it. So if you have like pre-owned items that are not old, even toys, strollers, all of these things, you can take it to Once Upon a Time and they will do their assessment and then they'll give you cash. They'll take the ones that they think they can sell and they'll give you back the ones they don't want, and they'll give you cash for it. So this is a good way for you to like make money off your items. And even you can even go on like Facebook Marketplace and sell some of your items. It can be table, chairs, you can make money by selling all of your items, like your own items. And another way you can also save money is there's some shops as well, like Value Village. You can donate your items that you're not wearing again, clothes, shoes, bags, household items, and they'll give you a voucher. And that voucher will help, like it's like usually like 20%. Like on your next order, you're able to get a discount off your next order because you donated items. So don't throw away items. Like if you have things that are good looking, that you think that someone else will need it, you can donate it to these locations, to these shops, and then you get like a voucher, a discount voucher that you can use to shop, and you will save money. So like these are the two ways that I know that you can save and make money through your pre-owned your own items, like selling your own clothes or your own household item. Honestly, there's nothing to be shy about thrifting. Let me tell you guys, when you go to these shops, you will see the way cars will be packed. You see slave mamas, like I said, hot guys, hot men, they're shopping. And there's just this joy when you are able to save money by buying good things, like that bargain, like, oh, you're able to save this money. So the only difference for me between shopping in a thrift shop here and shopping in like Yaba market is the fact that nobody's dragging you. Yes, this is very cool, because you know how you're shopping from Yaba market and then all those boys will be dragging your hand, dragging you, say, oh, my color, oh, this, now mumu they go boutique, they'll be holding you, oh, come, Here, nobody's dragging your hand. You're just going straight to the shop and you're just buying. That is really cool. And yeah, you're able to save money. So one misconception that people think is that, oh, some people think that, oh, because you're shopping from thrift shop, you don't shop like from like regular shops. No, people that shop from thrift shop also shop from like Zara and Co. Like I shop from thrift shop and I also shop from like boutiques and all of these high end brands as well. So I can be wearing thrifted items today, tomorrow I might not wear thrifted item. I just have a mix of everything because last you just want to have, you want to feel this and then you want to feel this. You want to save money at the same time you decide that, oh, I want to spoil myself. I want to spend whatsoever amount on myself today from this shop. So there's no shame in shopping thrifted items, guys. There's no shame in shopping thrifted items. The thing is that wear your items proud, happy, and be good. Come out confident, show off yourself, be happy with yourself, and you are good. And if you decide that when you wear your items and you post it on the gram, you don't want to tag the thrift shop, it's also fine. Do you, do you. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Share this video with your friends, your family members. Don't hoard this information that you've learned from this video. Share with your friends and your family members. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.